Oracle. Sa nyame sum na ya dada sum ama erade enso omo sum ama no anukra ba kukra omo ntimi nka bi ma sum. Beloved, you are welcome to the Tory Information Center Accra, and where we have the School of the Knowledge of God taking place every Saturday and Sunday 9 a.m. Today again we are here Saturday. Wherever you are, you can rush and come, or you can come online with us as we take off the teachings. Today, still on our syllabus, God began with a government. This topic is rather, God respects the will of man. God respects the will of man. Very, very interesting. Oh, really? Yes, sir. God respects the will of man. That is very, very powerful heading and topic. And wherever you are, I want you to share the link with others to join. You want to invite others. You want to share it. You want to begin to spread the link so that they can also be part of the school or the lessons. And I welcome and salute you wherever you are ready to study. Now I want to read the document, the syllabus. God respects the will of man, but demands man to obey his law. See, God will respect your will, okay, your desires. But God demands your obedience to his laws. God has no problem about your will, about your desires. But he wants you at the same time to obey his law. Very, very important. His law carrying carrying Lot was a breach in the agreement which resulted in God being silent for many years, whilst Abraham with Lot and their herdsmen continue with daily living. Simple. Because God respects Abraham, God did not complain when Abraham decided to take his Lot, after God told him, leave your family. The only person he could have taken was Sarah, who is part of him, because the two shall be one. But if he was taking Lot, he should have asked God, can I take Lot? He didn't ask God. And God respected his feelings, his desire to take care of his brother's son. But what happened? God remained silent whilst they lived for many years. The same God that said, leave and come to the mountains and I'll have a covenant with you, has abandoned Abraham. Why? Because Abraham applied his will, his desire, and God respected it. So silence means consent. So God kept silent, quiet. And that is the issue that proves that God indeed respects the will of man. That went on till when Abraham decided that Lot is enough. Take your way, let me take my way. Then Bible said, and God spoke to Abraham after Lot has departed. You see? That is what shows that God now will speak. If Abraham separated with Lot, this is the evidence that shows that God respects the will of man. Prayer stroke imagination. Even though you respect our personal wills, lead us to learn to submit to you. Very powerful prayer. You are telling God that, Father, even though you respect our feelings, our intentions and desires, nevertheless, lead us to submit to you. Every morning, this is the prayer I pray. Father, if I am alive again, all I want to do is the establishment of your kingdom. Nothing else. That is why if I have nothing to do in town, I don't come to town. Because I'm not part of people who just get up, going up and down. No. I want to be busy thinking about how to establish God's kingdom. Thinking about how to put God's government into office, thinking about how to establish God's country and gather God's citizens. That should be our mission. That should be our interest and desire. Some of you, every day you go to work and come back. You go to business and come back. What are you going up and down for? Are you going there because of your own life, not for God's kingdom? Then I'm sorry. You don't just come, go. No. There must be a reason. And that reason must be based on the concept of the kingdom. How can we change this world? How can we rescue the world? Because the devil has taken over the world again the second time, after he took the first time from Adam. The first time, Adam gave it to him. But this time, the last Adam, Jesus came and collected it and gave it to us. And we also allowed it to go back to the devil. That is the situation we are in now. So the devil is leading and ruling illegally, which is very, very sad. And God's children are busy running religion. They are busy going to heaven. That means it's okay, Satan, you can have it. We are going to heaven. Hey, so why did Jesus come then? Then Jesus should have remained in heaven, and then God will let us all go. Beloved, we have gotten it wrong concerning the message of Christ. Christ said, I must preach the gospel of the kingdom of God to other cities and nations also. Why? Because this is why I came. That means he came because there must be a change in the governing system, a change in the nation's buildings, a change in the nation's citizenship. That is why Christ came. He came to change situations on earth and left us that mission, left us that work to do. He did not come that we should win souls and go to heaven. It's wrong. It's wrong teachings. It's religion. That is not why Christ came. Christ came so that people will have life abundance. What is life abundance? Better life, long life, healthy life, not life with sicknesses. People are sick on earth. That's not why Christ came. Christ came so that we can have a better system of government, better system in the country, better system of citizenship. When you are a citizen, yes, you must live as a citizen, not a citizen who is drinking dirty water. A citizen who is eating contaminated galamsey food. What kind of citizenship is that? So what is going on all over the world is wrong about God's children, that they are serving God. Serving God in which way? Serving God in lawlessness, serving God in a wicked world that is bent on killing, stealing, and distraction. No, that's not serving of God. That means we are conniving and condoning with the devil. And that is not why Jesus came. Jesus came so that men will have life abundance. In other words, men will have quality life. That's the meaning of abundance. Life with quality, life with easy go, life with enjoyment. Not this kind of life where we are living, bombs are falling on heads, bombs are destroying properties, people are robbing nations, stealing countries. It's very sad. So let us re-examine the message of Christ again. Whether what we are doing is fitting the message he preached. What we are doing completely and totally does not fit the message Christ brought. We were giving wrong messages. I am grateful and thankful that today I have left that religious gathering. because I have discovered the true message of Christ. And I want the whole world to also discover the true message of Christ. That he said that he came to build a church that the gates of hell cannot prevail against. That is what Jesus said. That I will build my church and the gates of hell shall not prevail against my church. In other words, I will build my church and the influence of the devil cannot stand my church. That means his church must crumble the influence of the devil, destroy the influence of the devil, collapse the influence of the devil, overthrow the influence of the devil. That is what Jesus came to do. So that the mission of the devil, which is to kill, to steal, and to destroy, will be subdued by Jesus' church. And that is why we don't have the true church. The true church is what we have begun as the Dominion Gathering. We don't want to associate with the church word again. That is why we call ourselves the Dominion Gathering. Because, of course, God created man because of dominion. He said, have dominion over the whole things of the earth. So if we call ourselves Dominion Gathering, it's excellent. And beloved, I believe that you are blessed with this message. Very brief and short message, but powerful. I want to invite you to be part of the Dominion Gathering. All you need to do is to call us on this number, 055-459-8076. If you happen to be outside Ghana, then you need the code number, which is +233 55-459-8076. I will pick the call and we will talk and tell you more about the Dominion Gathering. You want to support us, you are welcome. Bring your offerings and tithes to that same number, which is the mobile wallet number. The name of the wallet is Peter Anamo. ANAMOH is the Anamo. Peter is common. ANAMOH is the Anamo. Send your support, and I tell you, 100-fold will be returned back to you. May the Lord bless you and keep you and protect you. Don't go away from this platform. More yet to come for you. Bye-bye.